Hello FPL managers, yes, we're back again with another video for the Fantasy Premier League 2022-23 season. It's the Game Week 12 preview. We're going to take a quick look at how well we did in Game Week 11, as well as our transfer plans for Game Week 12, our captaincy picks, and our lineup for the coming game week. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so help a brother out. Click that red button. Let's get straight into business. So this is how we lined up for game week 11. We're hoping that at least one of James or Mitrovic was gonna feature, and Mitrovic did feature. James might be ruled out until probably after the World Cup. So anyway, this is how the team finished, with Pope and Trippier getting a clean sheet. The rest of our defense, and including our midfield, was a massive dud. In our forward line, we had better luck with Mitrovic getting a goal and a bonus point. Solanke got a goal and an assist, and he continues to take away with points, helping me keep pace with the Harry Kanes and Ivan Tonys. Our captain Haaland blanked away to Liverpool. So we finished the game week with just 48 points, and that was enough to ensure we got a tiny green arrow. Judging by how bad the start of our season was with all the red arrows, I'll take any green arrow I can get at the moment. So we're up to 944k, and as for our transfer plans, with Madison picking up that 5th yellow card, we have 6 players who are definitely not gonna feature in game week 12: James, Madison, and the 3 Manchester City assets, as well as Martinelli. So we'll have to take a hit to make up a full 11 for game week 12. So we've taken out Rhys James. Rhys James is owned by 36% of the top 500k managers, and I've decided to bring in a player who's owned by less than 1% in Andy Robertson. Looking at those fixtures, Rhys James might not feature for any of them, and Andy Robertson is going to be facing West Ham at home, Forest away, and Leeds at home, and hoping that they ride the high of that Manchester City victory and bring in at least 2 clean sheet points between now and game week 14. I could have gone for a Crystal Palace defender in Guehi or Brighton defender in Dunk, but those players are being brought in by a lot of managers, and I don't want my team looking too template after blank game week 12 is done. So I'm hoping that this risk pays off, and if it does, I see my team heading higher up the ranks. As for Madison, I've decided to bring in Trossard. Madison is really highly owned at the moment by the top 500k managers at 58%. I brought in Trossard, and Trossard himself is being brought in by a lot of managers in replacement of Madison. He's got a very juicy fixture in game week 12, Nottingham Forest at home. So I'm hoping that that pays off, and it's gonna be a 1-week punt. I'm gonna be taking him out of my team immediately after game week 12 to bring in one of Saka or Mason Mount or Jared Bowen. I cannot afford Jared Bowen at the moment, so I might need to, go for someone more affordable like Saka or Mount. And if that's the case, then in game week 14, when Saka faces Chelsea, I'm going to be bringing in a Manchester City midfielder in the form of Foden, because of those very juicy fixtures they have in game week 15 and 16. So Trossard is going to come in as a 1-week punt, and after game week 12, I'm bringing in one of Saka or Mason Mount, who seem to be in very good form. And our third transfer of the game week would be to take out KDB, who's owned by 39% of the top 500k, and Salah is going to come in because he's got, much like Robertson, very good fixtures between game week 12 and game week 14 in West Ham, Nottingham Forest, and Leeds. So this is a no-brainer for me. A lot of managers are bringing Salah in. If you look at the transfers in and out so far in the community, you can see that Salah is top of that table with 395,000 managers bringing him in at the point of recording this. Second is Mount. Trossard also high up on the table. Trippier comes in fourth. Tony is fifth on that table with 216,000 managers getting him in. And if you look at the transfers out, it's a lot of injured players, blank game week 12 players. and Madison, who's also suspended. You have James, Madison, Jesus, KDB, Luis Diaz being thrown out of a lot of FPL managers' teams. So after making our transfers for game week 12, this is how we line up with Pope in goal. We've got Robertson, Trippier, Kuffold, and Neco Williams in defense. I don't expect Kuffold or Neco Williams to bring in a lot of points. Our midfield is going to consist of Andreas, Zaha, Trossard, and Salah. Our forward line is going to be Solanke and Mitrovic. On the bench, we're going to keep Martinelli, Haaland, and Cancelo for future game weeks. And as for captaincy, we have Salah, who's rated to score the highest in game week 12 with 6.5 points. So he's gonna be our captain. Our captain for game week 11 was Haaland. That wasn't a success, but I'm hoping that with Salah we can get lucky. When you look at the scoring odds, you can see that Salah is ranked the highest with 40% probability to score in game week 12, followed by Wilson, Nunez and Ronaldo come in at 37%. Jota, who might be injured, comes in at 36%. And then we have Mitrovic, Vardy and Welbeck all at 35% probability to score in game week 12. Our clean sheet odds has Brighton at the top of the list, 48% to get a clean sheet versus Forest. And then we have Newcastle, followed behind by Chelsea and Liverpool. And then we have Crystal Palace at 35%. And then the pair of Leicester City and Southampton coming at 27% chance of a clean sheet. Now in game week 11, we predicted 4 players who we didn't own but would go ahead to score points: Mount, Jesus, Dyer and Salah. And of those 4, 3 of them was a success, so that was a really good one in that round in game week 11. Now in game week 12, we've gone with 4 players who we do not own but expect to score points. The informed Kane. The fixtures favor Welbeck, who's at home to Nottingham Forest. Clean sheet odds also favor Crystal Palace, and I've gone with Anderson. And our random punt is gonna be Billing of Bournemouth. So that's it for our game week 12 preview. Please don't forget to like this video and please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so help our brother out. Click that red button. I wish you guys good luck in game week 12 and I'll catch you guys on the next one.